Hello, my name is Si Jiang, and today I will talk about supply chain management. Let's take an overview. What is supply chain management? The functions and goals of supply chain management, and its developments, business, process integration, and applications. What is supply chain management? Let's have a look at the history of supply chain management first. Supply chain management is not a new concept. The actual practice of logistics management has its first recorded origins in annals of military history from the times of the ancient Romans and the Greeks. However, the phrase supply chain management was first coined by the consulting firm Booz Allen Hamilton back in 1982. The Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals recognizes this distinction of logistics management as a component of supply chain management. There are two definitions of supply chain management. The CSCMP defines supply chain management as encompasses the planning and management of all activities involved in sourcing, conversion, and all logistics management activities. Importantly, it also includes coordination and collaboration with channel partners, which can be suppliers, intermediaries, third-party service providers, and customers. In essence, supply chain management integrates supply and demand management within and across companies. The National Alcohol Beverage Control Association defines supply chain management as a set of approaches used to efficiently integrate suppliers, manufacturers, warehouses, and customers so that merchandise is produced and distributed at the right quantities, to the right locations, and at the right time in order to minimize system-wide costs while satisfying service level requirements. To summarize the two definitions, supply chain management is the oversight of materials, information, and finances as they move in a process from supplier to manufacturer to wholesaler to retailer to consumer. Supply chain management involves coordinating and integrating these flows both within and among companies. This picture shows the supply chain cycle. Supply chain management is a cross-functional approach that includes managing the movement of raw materials into an organization, certain aspects of the internal processing of materials into finished goods, and the movement of finished goods out of the organization and towards the end consumer. As organizations strive to focus on core competencies and become more flexible, they reduce their ownership of raw material sources and distribution channels. Here are the functions. These functions are increasingly being outsourced to other firms that can perform the activities better and more cost-effectively. The supply chain management goals are first, reduce materials costs, optimize internal supply chain costs, reduce supply chain risk, improve manufacturing efficiency, enhance customer service, and understand customer and user demand. Clearly, firms gain a competitive advantage When they are able to achieve these stated goals, the benefits of effective supply chain management can range from higher productivity, lower supply costs, greater customer loyalty, lower inventory carry costs while increasing inventory turnover, decreasing transportation costs and order fulfillment costs, to name a few combined together. These improvements normally translate into increasing company profits and increased market share, certainly a desirable state of affairs for any company. Supply chain management developments. First is the creation era. The characters of this era of supply chain management include the need of large-scale changes, re-engineering, downsizing driven by cost reduction programs, and the widespread attention to the Japanese practice of management. Second is integration era. This era of supply chain management studies was highlighted with the development of electronic data interchange systems in the 1960s and developed through the 1990s by the introduction of enterprise resource planning systems. This era has continued to develop into 21st century with the expansion of Internet-based collaborative systems. This era of supply chain management evolution is characterized by both increasing value adding and cost reductions through integration. Third is globalization era. In the late 1980s, many organizations started to integrate global sources into its core business and expand the SC over national boundaries with the goal of increasing competitive advantage, value adding, and reducing costs through global sourcing. Fourth is specialization era. Phase 1. Outsourced manufacturing and distribution. In the 1990s, industries began to focus on core competencies and adopted a specialization model. Companies abandoned vertical integration, sold off non-core operations, and outsourced those functions to other companies distributing management across specialized supply chain partners. Fifth is specialization era phase 2, supply chain management as a service. Outsourced technology hosting for SC solutions debuted in late 1990s and used in transportation and collaboration. It progressed from application service provider from 98 through 03 to on-demand. The sixth is supply chain management 2.0. It was coined to describe globalization and specialization, as well as the evolution of processes and methods. Web 2.0 is a trend-in of www used to increase creativity, information share, and collaboration among users and help negative the vast amount of into available on the web. The core business press integration. There are 4 core business progress integrations. The first is customer relationship management. The second is customer service management. The third is demand management, and finally is order fulfillment. Uh, there are four more core business progress integration: manufacturing flow management, supplier relationship management, product development and commercialization, returns management. There, there are other critical supply business processes. Um, Customer service management process, procurement process, product development and commercialization, and the manufacturing flow management process. Supply chain management is applied in product engineering process, product technology guarantee, purchase, production control, and stock control. Also, supply chain management is applied globally in product engineering, product tech. Sorry, 那完了。